Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Orlando Magic going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. So a look at our starters for Orlando. We've got Asar Thompson, James Harden, out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Duren, and it's Duncan in at the 4. And for the Knicks, Stephen Curry is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Hunter in at the 3. All right, Stan, what's something you have your eye on at the start of the season?
Well, every year we have a new rule or some kind of change in the officiating that affects how games are played and called. So it's something to watch for.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Orlando shooting their first free throws tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And this young Magic team plays a stifling brand of defense, Stan.
Yeah, the best we've seen in Orlando since the Hall of Famer Dwight Howard patrolled the paint. That team also had great coaching.
Duren with a steal. In transition, the Magic on the run. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by Duren.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
Curry against SGA. Three-pointer. And it's Orlando with a rebound. On the wing, Harden. Green covering. Down low. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, that is a solid screen by Duren. And then the big man rolls right into scoring position.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. DA, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And so Curry will bring it up for the Knicks. 6-point game. Here's Green. The shot's good.
And fighting his way through. Green not afraid in there with the big boys.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. They set a pick. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Curry. Outside Hunter. Avdia from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Duren.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's SGA. He has 6. Duncan. And he throws it down with one hand.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show up for the best release. Let's go! Sit down.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Off the outside. Pass to Green. Six on the shot clock. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Orlando leading by 5. SGA with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Curry's got the ball here for the Knicks. Off the outside. Here's Green, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Bryant, he's checked in for New York. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Harden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Stephen Curry.
And right now, if you're the defense, you got to be careful. Harden excels at finding ways to get to the free throw line.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Hunter. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Thompson. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And here's Green from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Green's got 5 now.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Here's Harden. And Bryant pulls it down.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Hunter passes to Bryant. Clark with a screen on Thompson. To the inside. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Bryant. 6 points for him.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Now here's Capella. Simmons finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Vanderbilt, a screen on Curry. Inside. Vanderbilt, no good. Knicks trail by 5. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Greg.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. For New York, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Bryant with it. He's picked up by SGA. Down low. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Basket's good.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Stojakovic, guarded by Vanderbilt. Curry passes to Clark. Hey, rejected by Capella. 32 seconds left in the first. SGA against Clark. SGA passes to Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Simmons against Curry. From behind the arc. He's off on that one. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Orlando ahead. They lead by 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Magic?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got James Harden. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jalen Duren out there with Thompson. And it's Duncan in at the 4-man position. Tipped!
Well, Duren making his physical presence known.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And it's New York with a rebound. Following this one, they get... to host the Bulls. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Avdia, he's checked in for Bryant.
Now into the lineup for New York, number 8.
Avdia outside. They set the pick. The three. Duran with the rebound. Magic leading by 5. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Well, a lottery pick back in 2022. Jalen Duran brings energy to this team. A big frame, toughness down low.
Harden against Bogdanovich. Harden drives in. Duran, no good.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Fears. Now here's Avdia. New York working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he dunks it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. SGA with it. Avdia picks him up. Duncan. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Hunter, good.
What a smooth operator. Hunter almost glided his way in there.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Knicks making a change here. Green is checked in. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as much as 10. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Yeah, always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
Outside Hunter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. And he gets the bucket. Iguodala's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. B.A., back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Green. Orlando making their last shot. Connect. From from downtown.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks pull it in. Iguodala's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hunter passes to Avdia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Orlando leading. SGA finds Simmons. SGA against Avdia. Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander no good. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Green in the post, defended by Harden. Takes a 3, and again New York with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Avdia with a steal. Here's Fears, SGA covering. Floats one. A nice shot by Fears. And now it's a 4-point New York lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string. You see him do this time and time again.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your next city answer.
Both teams will make substitutions.
City answer.
Right side Curry. Terrific work from Green inside.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Magic trail by 4.
First half, 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. SGA's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Unloads. And it's Green missing. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Fires from deep. And there's Green on the assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
If Jalen Green can hit three-point shots consistently, he'll take his game to the next level.
SGA passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points. Moves on. Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on ball. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Pass to Avdia. It's hauled in by the Magic. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Outside, SGA. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Duren the screen. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Fires the 3. Duncan, no good.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
And here's Bryant outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duncan. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back after this word.
Look here now at the Magic. They're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Orlando Magic. Glad you could join us, Brian Anderson and crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Denny Avdia out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Green. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Mike Brown. So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Magic. Look at Green showing off his range.
Man, they're having a hard time defending. Triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
The 3 from Curry. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Harden. Duren, the screen. Harden with it. Now guarded by Curry. It's stolen by Green. The kick out. Curry. Duren with a steal. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hunter. And here is Thompson. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. No good with a layup. Pass to Avdia. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Orlando making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Duren, and it's ball in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Capella, screen on Curry. Ball passes to Capella, and a slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, this is what Ball does. He calls plays to generate openings on the floor for his team.
And more of a rotational player at this stage, Clint Capella still does a few things really well, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., he makes a difference as a rim runner, crashing the glass, contesting shots. He is a valuable part of the rotation.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Harden, the pass to Capella, and stolen by Clark. Fast break, New York. Outside Hunter, out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Thompson finds ball. Capella, screen on Curry. To the paint, and stolen by Clark. And it's Avdia off the drive. Thompson with a steal. Outside Harden. And there's the screen. To the inside. Avdia with a steal. Hunter in the post. Working on Thompson. Hunter passes to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
To the middle. Here's Avdia. The rebound by Duncan.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Outside Harden. Down low. Duncan, no good. Knicks leading by 8. Here's Curry. Curry from inside.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Bryant, he's checked in for New York. Duren, he's checked in for Orlando. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Ball. Curry against SGA. Inside. And Duren with the basket on the assist from SGA. SGA's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Curry surveys. Bryant outside. To the paint. Here's Clark. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Duren with a screen on Curry. And SGA throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And Curry's got the ball here for New York. They've led by as much as 10. And the basket by Clark. Clark's got 15.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA, what a finish.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Clark outside. Pass to Bryant. Outside, Green. Here's Curry. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Orlando grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Duren with a screen on Hunter. Outside, Harden. He shoots it. Here's Duren. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Duren's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry splashing one down from 3.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this end.
And SGA gets it to go. SGA's got 26 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Green takes the hit and scores inside. Green.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Thompson. They set the screen. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. New York out in front. They lead by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. We've got Ben Simmons. Ball is out there with James Harden. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by New York. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Fears. Now Bryant. New York working the ball around now. And he converts the layup.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Yeah, and this is why you must be careful how you guard Harden. He's so skilled at getting these calls.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's SGA. Here's Duren. It's rebounded by New York. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Fears. And there's a pick. Back to Avdia. Inside. Green. He gets it in there. And now it's a 9-point New York lead.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Fears. The shake. And the layup is good.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
SGA with it. To the middle. A good look from Duren. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. New York leading by 9. Outside, Green. Pass to Bryant. Down low. Here's Iguodaro. Count the basket. Iguodaro's got 4 points in the quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game and a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Clark going inside. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, we all know he's a good scorer, but Green also facilitates very well.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And it's Deni Avdija with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Thompson against Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Harden, the pass to Duncan. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Well, when Harden isn't scoring, he's setting up his teammates.
New York leading by 9. Here's Avdija. Outside Curry. Clock at 4. For 3. Duren pulls it down.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And stolen by Clark. SGA against Curry. Another chance. Oh, what a move! A strong finish.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Vanderbilt's checked in for Duren. Magic trail by 11. Here's the pick. And stolen by Clark. Green with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Green outside. Now Curry. Now Avdija. Green takes it to the rack.
And right now, Green's got the hot hand, and it would be wise to keep going to him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Magic. for the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Banks it home. Big shot.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
SGA against Curry. Avdia with a steal.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Green.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Outside, Green. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. The 15-footer, rebounded by Hunter. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate it. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.
Oh, say does that star-spangled...
So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the game starts coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
A look at the Magic starting group. We got Harden. Clint Capella is out there with Duncan. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Harden's shot is off. And the Thunder with possession. It's a three-point game. No good from Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Harden. Back to SGA. Duncan with a screen on Parker. Down low. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Smith against Duncan. Smith left side. Duncan grabs the rebound. Harden against Ivy. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Booker inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. SGA against Booker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end. Trying to score inside and does just that.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Well, you see that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Now here's Booker. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Magic trailing Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
My goodness, the ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
Here's Booker. Smith on the wing. Back to Booker. Smith outside. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. The shot by Ivy, no good. Magic have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Duncan with a spree on Booker. SGA into the lane.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Knicks in New York. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Kevin?
Great stuff, Tim. Okay, Allie, we thank you.
Boy, sometimes it's just pick your poison trying to guard James Harden, especially in pick-and-roll action.
Pass to Ivy. Parker kicks to Smith. Ivy passes to Booker. To the inside. Parker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Eric Dampiers checked in for Sabonis. Grace Jackson-Davis comes in for Smith. And Rollins subbed in for Jaden Ivey. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Capella. Vanderbilt comes in for Duncan. Walls checked in for Thompson. And Hield subbed in for James Harden. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Vanderbilt with the steal. From downtown, and Hield with the basket on the assist by SGA.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Booker against Hield. Here's Rollins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Magic leading by 6. Now here's Hield. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Rollins. Nothing on the board. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Magic. James Harden comes in for Buddy Hield. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Sabonis' screen on Harden. Shot to stop the run. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Hood Schifino. James Harden picking up that last basket. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Pass to Rollins. Screen by Sabonis. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The shot's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Vanderbilt with the screen.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
James Harden taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
And so it's Orlando, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Simmons. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Harden, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Now here's Harden. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. Inside. And Simmons slams it in.
It's close to the rim. Ben Simmons just leaves, no doubt.
Here's Rollins. To the paint. Sabonis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Rollins against Ball. Now Vanderbilt. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And Sabonis pulls it down. Rollins against Ball. Here's Hood Schifino. Pass to Rollins. Powell with a screen on Ball. Here's Rollins. No good on the 3. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Knicks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Magic also changing it up. Drummond's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And SGA subbed in for Ball. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
This is a real strength of Domantas Sabonis' game. He has such nice, soft touch.
Harden. And Hood Schifino pulls it down. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Sabonis' screen on Harden. Vanderbilt with the steal. On the wing, Harden, covered by Rollins. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Harden. Pass to Vanderbilt. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And here's Booker. Watch the screen. Here's Hood Schifino. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Booker. Simmons with it. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Simmons. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh boy, in total control of that possession. Ben Simmons, 6'10", point forward. Distribute that rock.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 17. Pass to Sabonis. Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Booker going to work inside.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
After seasons of speculation and drama, Doris, Ben Simmons seems to finally be settling in.
And Kevin, maybe his career doesn't look perhaps the way many people expected it to be. But what we know is this guy is a confident, well-sized, highly skilled defensive player and a highly skilled passer. And listen, you got to get past the noise sometimes.
Here's SGA. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Here's Vanderbilt. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Vanderbilt, a screen on Rollins. Here's SGA. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams will make substitutions. Thunder trailing by 15. Now, Ivy.
A burst of speed, and Ivy is biting. Can't blame the D for fouling there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2, Ivy.
And he knocks down the first one. And Ivy drops them both.
The first thing people mention about Ivy is that explosiveness. The first step allows him to get downhill and really makes him effective in those ISO situations. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 7.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's SGA. And there the Magic with another bucket. Thunder trailing by 17. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development. He said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
And Ball's size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting his shot off close to the basket.
It's stolen by Duncan. And stolen by Ivy. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Parker kicks to Dampier. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Magic leading by 17. Ball with the bucket. Bulls got 4 points in the quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Out to Smith. Releases. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Here's SGA. Launches it from deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today. When you're in the zone like he is, Kenny, how's that feel?
Well, your confidence is just through the roof. It's like, just get me the ball, get out the way, and watch me work.
Well, for most of us, it's a rare feeling, but then again, I'm not most of us.
I could get behind that, 100%. You definitely not like most people, Shaq.
And shifting gears, back to the half we just watched. SGA, outstanding.
Gilgeous-Alexander is doing everything. Has total control of the offense. Reminds me of my good friend, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Shaq, he didn't have to. But yeah, I wish I had his height when I was playing. I'll tell you, that would have been fun.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Magic leading by 19. Evan Booker out there with Ivy. Then it's Sabonis. Then there's Parker. And it's Smith in at the four-man position. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half with. Now here's Booker after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets a floater go. That's a two from Smith. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Now, here's Ivy. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
The Thunder have been solid. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, James Harden is just so good at drawing contact and getting himself to the charity stripe. It has been a specialty of his over the years.
2 shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good from Harden.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
And both free throws good for James Harden. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Smith, the pass to Parker. Oklahoma City moving it around. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And the basket by Harden.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Smith. And it's Parker in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. Parker's got 5.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Now here's Ivy. He has 7. SGA with the steal. All alone. And the dunk by SGA.
That is SGA at his best, running the floor, playing with pace.
Oklahoma City shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Pass to Ivy. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Parker out. Side. Puts it up from 17. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Parker's got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar. And on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
Here's Ivy. Another shot. Sabonis, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go against Anthony Parker. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Thunder making a change here. Rollins is checked in. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Magic. Vanderbilt comes in for Tim Duncan. Oklahoma City shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Kicks it out to Booker. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 9 points.
Instinct, skill, the ability to be rise and fire ready. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
And here's SGA. He's got 23. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Ivy. Following the bucket by Orlando.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Here's Booker. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Baseline try. Kicks it out to Harden. Simmons against Sabonis. The fadeaway. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Rollins against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Thompson. Vanderbilt with the screen. The putback. Pass to SGA. Thompson in the corner. And stolen by Ivy. And now a pass break for the Thunder. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Booker. And they pick up 2. He's got 11.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's SGA. Thunder with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. From 13. And it's Smith missing.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Harden's shot is good.
It is just so hard, guys. Stopping James Harden on the bounce. There's a physical strength aspect to his game that's difficult to deal with.
Ivy, no one around him. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ivy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Orlando. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Ball. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, Mr. Hill deciding to show you he's got a little athletic ability. How about that finish?
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Rollins the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
The Thunder shooting not great, 40% for the game. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Hood Schifino. Covered by Hield. Good on the bucket. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Outside, Simmons. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Down low, here's Jackson Davis, and it's good, 2 points.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic, and that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And he'll go right through your chest. Ball won't shy away from the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the Magic making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Here's Rollins. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball with it. Now guarded by Booker. Ball with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Back to Booker. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
To the paint. The steal. Lets the 3 fly. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Hood, Javino. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
Vanderbilt misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's the Javino. Offensive rebound. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Ivy, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Grant Williams is checked in for Grant Williams. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Magic leading by 23. Ball with it. Sabonis defending. Ball no good. Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Parker passes to Sabonis, and he banks in the layup.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Simmons looking around. Thunder with the rebound. Booker outside. Out to Smith. Fires for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, you love to see Simmons use that size to finish at the rim and let him know.
Oklahoma City's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Ball, the pass to Williams. And it's off from 3-point range. To the inside, Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
It's like Ivy has that 6th sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Here's Thibault. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Parker. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
The Thunder shooting 43% for the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Orlando.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Here's Parker. Got it to go off the glass.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
He takes it in. No good on the layup. The shot and game clock separated by 4. That one goes. Count it. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
Ben Simmons. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, so that I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
welcome, folks. And what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. So a look at our starters for Orlando. We've got Clint Capella, James Harden out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Thompson, and it's Duncan in at the power forward position. And for the Spurs, we've got Nesmith, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's McCain in at shooting guard. All right, Richard, what's something we often see in the second game of a back-to-back?
A lot of times you see tired players, but that's part of it. Can you play through that fatigue? That's a big portion of being an NBA player.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's going to be a 3-second call. SGA against Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Duncan. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's McCain. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
The three from Barnes. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Capella, screen on Halliburton. Pass to Duncan. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Inside. Duncan, no good. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Brian, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. McCain finds Halliburton. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's a screen. SGA with it. Picked up by Nesmith. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice decision by SGA. That is why you want him handling the ball.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And that one's good. SGA.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Halliburton, the pass to Valanciunas. Outside McCain. Puts it up from 12. And there's another one for the Spurs. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander bearing his second of 3 attempts.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3. The rebound by Duncan. Orlando leading. SGA drives in. And SGA throws it down.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Halliburton, the pass to Valanciunas. This one for three. And he can't get that one.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Halliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. It's stolen by Halliburton. To the paint. Here's McCain. Capella with a block.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Here's Duncan. The rebound by the Spurs. Outside McCain. Pass to Barnes. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duncan. And he goes in for the dunk.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside McCain. Barnes with it. Still without a bucket. Halliburton outside. 4 on the clock. From 17, SGA pulls it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Duncan, no good. Spurs trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Orlando calls timeout.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Dancing machine.
A line change here for San Antonio.
Substitution on the court.
Magic leading by 3. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. They get it back. Vanderbilt, the pass to Simmons. Oh, it's stolen. Man with it. Thibault picks him up. Here's Man. To the middle. Here's Yabusele. Thibault with the board.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Thibault passes to Vanderbilt. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
43 seconds left in the first. Pollard. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Spurs trail by 5. To the inside. And Yabusele with a bucket on the assist by Connect.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
There's Ball with a 3. And it's Connect with a rebound. Pass to Man. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Magic out in front. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Lonzo Ball, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's James Harden, and it's Hield in at the 3. Now here's Connect, defended by Harden. 4-3, and it's Connect missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
They set the pick, and the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
The Magic making a switch here. Thibault's checked in. San Antonio trailing here. Outside McCain. Pass to Connect. Here's Pollard. Simmons defending. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Harden. Drives to the hoop. And there it is for him.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Pass to Pajemski. McCain against Ball. Down low. Here's Pollard. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Ball against McCain. Yabusele outside. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the 3. Connect's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Orlando calls timeout. The Spurs making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Orlando. Simmons with a screen on Halliburton. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. To the paint. Simmons, the pass to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, a screen on Halliburton. Here's SGA. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Scotty Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. Orlando trailing here. Vanderbilt to pass to Ball. And here's SGA, defended by Halliburton. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good off the glass. SGA's got 10 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Barnes in the post, guarded by Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to Barnes. And it's all from three-point range. The Magic have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Ball, and no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Pure from three-point range. Halliburton's got his third basket on the night right there. Here's Harden. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Graham.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
San Antonio leading by 4. Barnes in the post, defended by Harden. And Barnes, the bucket, on the assist from Halliburton.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
For San Antonio, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Yabusele. Neesmith comes in for Connect. And Pajemski subbed in for McCain. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Capella. No stopping him there! Jams it in, and he's fouled! An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Duncan, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. The bank shot, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Magic trail by 7. Capella, screen on Halliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Halliburton finds Barnes. Back to Halliburton. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Love watching ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Spurs. Leading by 5. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Capella, screen on Halliburton. SGA passes to Capella. The rebound by the Spurs.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Inside. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Halliburton against ball. And he comes up with a bucket. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the San Antonio Spurs.
Some teams play fast and loose. These guys are aggressive, but also keep it tight.
Yeah, they've been efficient and effective. And now, not a bad time to take a... And that is going to do it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Barnes. Halliburton is out there with Jared McCain. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA. Working through contact inside.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
It's McCain on the wing. San Antonio moving the ball around. The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by James Harden. Magic trail by 5. SGA takes it himself.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. And here in the 2nd half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's McCain. True on the 14-footer. McCain's got 6.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Here's SGA. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, this is SGA doing what he does best, applying pressure to the defense with his pure scoring ability.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton finishes strong.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Halliburton. Harden against McCain. 16 feet out. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Capella, screen on Halliburton. SGA drives in. Clock at 6. And another miss by Orlando. San Antonio leading by 7. Halliburton for 3. Oh, yes, sir! Halliburton from deep.
Love the energy here in the 3rd. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's SGA. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander. One of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
Halliburton, the pass to Valanciunas. It's McCain on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Right side McCain. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. McCain's got 10 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves.
So he gets them both. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Outside Neesmith. Pass to McCain from the arc. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Magic trail by 11. And here's SGA. Give him 20. Rebounded by the Spurs. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Neesmith. Pass to McCain. Valanciunas sets a screen. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they've paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you.
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Yabusele, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Connect comes in for Neesmith. And Pajemski subbed in for McCain. And the first one at the line is good.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Spurs lead by 16. Halliburton outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Down low. Here's Connect. And he makes it on the layup. Connect's got his second bucket of the night.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Halliburton outside. Lets it go. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there. Here's Melton. No points yet. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by San Antonio. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Connect. Yabusele outside. Pulls up. And Connect gets it to go on the assist from Yabusele. Connect's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a great job setting up Connect. Put him in a position to succeed, and that's key for a young player.
San Antonio's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Connect. Shot clock at 5. Valanciunas with a screen on Melton. And that one's good. Connect.
We knew he was solid from range per the scouting report, but Connect can hit fairly consistently from out there.
They need this. Rejected by Halliburton. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. San Antonio on top, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Orlando right now, Williams is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. The drive-by man. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Hield for 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Man with it. Guarded now by Ball. Allen, the pass to Mann, uses the glass on the layup. Mann's got 4 points this quarter. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Yabusele, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
The kick out to Ball. 6 to shoot. Stripped away. Now here's Mann. Defense right on him. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Boom! He jams it straight down.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Hield. The rebound by Yabusele.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Connect. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Ball right side. Williams looking around. Here's Thibault. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
The Magic making a switch here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Drummond. Thompson comes in for Williams. Harden, he's checked in for Hield. And SGA subbed in for Ball. To the inside. Pollard can't get it to go. And Harden's got the ball here for the Magic. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Pollard got it.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mann. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mann's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
The drive by Harden. He can't hit that time. And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Allen. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Allen's got his first points of the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Pass to Podziemski. Allen in the high post. And that one good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Thompson. And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to connect. Now here's Allen, defended by Thompson. Allen can't get it to go. The Magic have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Right side, SGA. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances. This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
From about 16, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him. And the Spurs making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. The rebound by Yabusele. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Yabusele the screen. From deep three-point range, Orlando with the rebound. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from 14. The shot off that time. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had